Okay, so when you hear the term artificial intelligence, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Is it some kind of godlike super brain solving all of humanity's problems? Or is it something a little more sinister? Let's get into it, because today we are going to cut through all the Hollywood hype and separate AI fact from science fiction.
I mean, for ages, this has been the go-to image, right? A calm, calculating, and let's be honest, absolutely terrifying machine consciousness. It's the ultimate sci-fi villain, a mind in the machine that just decides it knows better than us. But is that really the future we're building?
Yeah, because let's be real, for most of us, this is our daily dose of AI. Not some galaxy brained intelligence, but a slightly confused assistant on our phone that can't figure out if we said call mom or launch the lawn. The gap between these two things, it's huge.
So, what's the real story here? Are we talking world-conquering intelligence or just a really, really fancy tool? That's the big question we're going to tackle in this explainer. So let's break it down, and we're going to start with the biggest myth of them all.
All right, first up, the idea that an AI can just wake up and become a conscious being. The ghost in the machine. It's the plot of a million movies, but it shows a total misunderstanding of what AI actually is. The myth kind of goes like this. If we just build a computer that's big enough or fast enough, one day, poof, it'll just cross some magical line and become self-aware. It'll suddenly have hopes and dreams and feelings. But the actual science, it tells a totally different story.
And this, right here, is the absolute core of the difference. Our human experience is subjective, it's emotional. We feel things. AI processing, though, it's all just algorithms. It's a ridiculously complex set of math problems that are amazing at finding patterns in data. It can simulate understanding, but it doesn't actually have any. Think about it this way. When a customer service chatbot says, "I understand your frustration," it doesn't feel any empathy. Not a drop. It's just running a script based on keywords it picked up from you. And an AI can absolutely destroy a chess grandmaster, but it has no idea what that amazing feeling of winning is actually like. All right, let's switch gears to our next big myth, one that, well, it probably causes a lot more real-world anxiety for people. The idea that AI is coming for every single job and we're heading for some kind of end-of-work scenario. But if you actually look at the data, the story is way more complicated than just robots are taking all the jobs. Sure, some jobs are going to be displaced by automation, but a whole lot more are going to be augmented, and totally new kinds of jobs are going to be created. Just focusing on displacement misses the whole picture. And this gets to a really important idea called augmentation. Don't think of it as replacement, think of it as a partnership. It's a doctor using AI to spot things in a medical scan they might have missed, or a graphic designer using AI to brainstorm a dozen rough ideas in seconds. The AI isn't taking their job, it's acting like a super-powered assistant, letting the human focus on the stuff that really matters. I mean, seriously, look at these roles. A prompt engineer? An AI ethics officer? Who even knew those would be a thing a few years ago? These jobs literally did not exist. AI is creating a whole new ecosystem of careers that need us humans for our creativity and our judgment.
Okay, so AI isn't a conscious being, and it's transforming jobs, not just destroying them. But it's got to be fair, right? I mean, it's a machine. It just uses logic. It's the perfect, unbiased judge, right? Well, that brings us to our third, and maybe the most important myth. You know, this is an easy trap to fall into. We picture computers as these perfectly logical, unemotional things, free from all the messy prejudices that humans have. So we think if we just hand a decision over to an AI, the result is going to be perfectly impartial. But that assumption is actually pretty dangerous.
The huge problem here is something called algorithmic bias. And it's not some random glitch or one-off bug. It's a systemic problem where an AI's decisions consistently and unfairly favor one group over another. So how does that even happen?
Well, let's follow the breadcrumbs. It all starts with the input, the data we feed the machine. If we give an AI, say, historical hiring data from the last 50 years, a period full of human biases, the AI doesn't see bias, it just sees a pattern. And its whole job is to learn patterns. So during its process, it learns and locks in that bias as a rule. And the output? Well, it's inevitable. It's going to make decisions that just repeat or even amplify those same old biases. It's basically a mirror reflecting our own flaws right back at us. Okay, so we've busted some pretty big myths. So what's the real deal? What is AI today? Well, the truth is, it's one of the most powerful tools our species has ever invented. But it is still just that, a tool. A tool with amazing strengths and some very real limits. And its power is already doing some absolutely incredible things in the real world. AI is helping scientists discover new medicines faster than ever before. It's helping us model climate change with mind-boggling accuracy. It's making global supply chains way more efficient. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is happening right now. And this is where you see the perfect partnership, really. AI is a beast at things like speed, scale, and sifting through mountains of data to find patterns, stuff a human brain could never do. But we humans, we've still got the monopoly on things like common sense, real creativity, strategy, and of course, empathy. The best results happen when you put these two things together. And this really hammers home a crucial point. Almost every single AI on the planet today, like 99.9% of them, is what we call narrow AI. It is designed to do one thing incredibly well: play a game, recognize a face, translate a sentence. It has zero general intelligence or common sense. An AI that's a world champion at chess can't even tell you the basic rules of checkers unless you train it all over again from scratch. So, at the end of the day, what's the big takeaway here? The whole story about a scary, sentient machine uprising, it's a distraction. The reality is, we're building an unbelievably powerful tool. And with that kind of power comes a massive responsibility to be smart and careful about how we guide it. So the question we should be asking, it's not will AI take over? The real question, the one that actually matters, is how will we, the people building it and using it, choose to guide it? The future of AI isn't just something that's going to happen to us. It's something we are all actively building, one decision at a time.